on Thursday before resuming throwing on Friday in Cleveland. 12 runs, 70 to pitching. Let's get to tonight's pitching matchup. For the Gwinnett Braves, it'll be the lefty, Johan Juan, getting the start. Juan has gone 8-7 on the season with a 4.20 ERA. He will face down against former Indians right-hander John Tomlin. Tomlin will be making a rehab start for Columbus tonight. Indians fans may remember Tomlin's 2011 campaign, in which he went 12-7 with a 4.25 ERA. He followed up that campaign with a 5-8 record and a 6.36 ERA in 2012 before being shut in. He is recovering from Tommy John surgery that he would later have that season in 2012. Let's hope that Tomlin is able to turn in a pretty good start here today as he continues his recovery efforts. Last night, the Cleveland Indians completed the 3-game sweep over the Angels in Game 3 of that 3-game set with the Halos. Cleveland won 3-1. Nick Swisher made a 2-run homer in that game for the Tribe, his 15th long ball of the season. Joseph Masterson, well, he continued to be masterful on the mound. 6 2/3 to the right-hander, 4 on 5 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 5 walks. He's now 14-9 here in the year of 2013. The Tribe have an off day today. They will start a 3-game series with Minnesota on Friday, going into play tonight because of Detroit's loss to Minnesota earlier today. The Tribe pick up a half game in the standings. They are now 5 games back of Detroit in the AL Central, and they are still 2.5 games back of Oakland for the final AL wildcard spot. That has been your Indians Report, presented by Yingling, America's oldest brewery. Here's what the slate of action will look like across the International League this evening. The Louisville Bats will host the Toledo Mudhens tonight. Syracuse will be hosting the Charlotte Knights at NBT Bank Stadium. 7:05, the first pitch at Harbor Park as Norfolk Tigers welcome in the Durham Bulls. Also at 7:05, Rochester will be hosting the Indianapolis Indians. Buffalo will welcome in the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs into Coca-Cola Field. And the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders will play host to the Pawtucket Red Sox. Has been your IO scoreboard update, brought to you by the Goddard School. The currently well-rounded programs are designed to appeal your child's full potential. Goddard programs are driven by degree teachers in every classroom with curriculums specifically designed for age-appropriate advancement. We have much more coming up by the Time Warner pregame show. Stay with us. We'll be back after this.
Some companies sell safes, we sell security. Hi, this is Pat Bruck, owner of Bruck Safe Company. For over 40 years, we've been selling and servicing safes and vaults. With over 50 fire and theft-resistant combination and electronic safes to choose from, and professional service, you too should choose Bruck Safe Company. Some companies sell safes, we sell security.
Bruck Safe Company, 108 East College Avenue, Westerville, and online at brucksafe.com.
Jerry Spears Funeral Home is here to give you peace of mind when that time comes, and even beforehand. Pre-planning your funeral arrangements makes things easier on the ones you love, and making your decisions now will give your family comfort later. Pre-plan today, and give yourself more time to spend on your hobbies and your grandchildren. Give your family peace of mind, and schedule your pre-planning appointment with Jerry Spears Funeral Home. Call 274-5092. That's 274-5092.
Are you really going to drive store to store for back to school? Office Max has your list covered, K to College, with over 2,800 supplies in store. Save big on dozens of Max Value Basics under $1, and find weekly penny deals on even more. Office Max, the hot deals start here. Offer ends August 24th. Restrictions apply. Walmart knows how hard you work to send your kids to college. You shouldn't have to pay fees every time you send them money. And now you don't have to, thanks to Bluebird by American Express, a checking and debit alternative with no monthly or overdraft fees. So get Bluebird and spend your money on tuition and books, not fees. Save money. Live better. Walmart.
Bluebird is issued by American Express, Travel-Related Services Company. Terms and conditions, including ATM and other applicable fees, may apply. Visit Bluebird.com for complete details. You must be at least 18 years old to register for a Bluebird account.
Extreme and efficient. The Evolution Extreme Heat Pump System comprises heating and cooling wonders, even in extreme conditions.
show. Let's now take a look at the latest standings around Major League Baseball. First start in the junior circuit, otherwise known as the American League. In the AL East, the Boston Red Sox lead that division by a game over second place Tampa Bay. The next closest team would be the Baltimore Orioles. They're 5.5. Division, the Red Sox, Boston has won 6 out of their last 10, which has allowed Tampa Bay, who has won 6 out of their last 10, to creep closer and closer in the standings in that division. In the AL Central, the Detroit Tigers, they lead second place Cleveland by 5 games. Detroit lost earlier today to the Minnesota Twins, which allowed Cleveland to pick up a half game in the standings. Detroit 74 and 53, Cleveland 69 and 58 on the season. In the AL West, Texas and Oakland continue to duke it out at the top. Although lately, the Rangers have been able to enlarge their lead in the AL West. They now lead Texas by 2.5 games. Texas 74 and 53, Oakland at 71 and 55. Oakland has lost its last 2 games. Meanwhile, Texas is on a small 3-game winning streak. Meanwhile, in the National League in the NL East, the Atlanta Braves continue to roll in that division. They have a 15-game lead over the Washington Nationals. You heard earlier in the pregame show how the Braves were dealt some big blows, particularly to their offense. Howard Pasternicki suffered a torn ACL, and Jason Hayward suffered a gruesome injury in which he was hit in the upper jawbone area, and he'll be out for quite some time as well. Those are 2 key contributors to an Atlanta team that has been hot as of late. Meanwhile, in the NL Central, Pittsburgh continues to have a slim lead over the Cardinals in that division. They lead St. Louis by 1 game in the NL Central. Cincinnati winning earlier today against Arizona allows them to creep to within 2 games of the division lead Buccos. In the NL West,